Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Film Hustlers. If you're listening from around the world, which I know you are, this is one of those shows where we need to talk about how to get here on time, right?
Yes.
We're production people.
Yes.
And somehow I was sitting there with my dog, Sadie. I was petting her. I was watching the WNBA on television.
Right.
And these guys were here.
Oh, these guys.
And they sent me a picture of all of this all set up.
Okay, first of all, Roberts, we do the show. It's the same time otherwise, right? Unless we it's
That's
4
not
o'clock.
true. They
No,
change it every
that is
time.
not
Hey,
true.
you want to go earlier?
If-
We'll go at 2. You want to go later? We'll go at 5.
If you're exactly right. Hey, do you? The key word is right there on the text. Is hey, do you want to go early?
Hey.
Otherwise, are we podcasting today? Yes. Same spot.
Don't be Lopez. Don't be Lopez. Hey, well, you gotta be there.
Lopez.
Be there at 4 o'clock. You know what? That's not going to work for me,
I knew
Sam.
this
How
fool
about
was a
4:30?
Yeah.
How about 4:30?
Let's see. Roberts got here an hour and 20 minutes later.
Is it really? Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but who else can you call at home and be like, hey, we're sitting down here, and here I am in 30 minutes, ready to go.
Was it 30
Makeup
though?
ready.
Was it 30?
Makeup ready. The hair. I had to do the implants. It's all set.
Hey,
Whoa, wait a minute.
But we're back.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Welcome to the show. It's been a minute. We were making
been
a
a
movie.
while.
I'm
Yep.
so sorry.
We were.
Making a movie the way all film hustlers should be out there trying to making movies. We went to Buffalo, New York. Had a great time, right?
What other Buffalo we go
I know.
to?
What other Buffalo would we go to? Do we have a good time?
We had an amazing
great
time.
Had a great time, right? Why didn't you do comedy there? I was curious. Like, what happened with that?
You know what? I should have.
You didn't even think about it, right?
I didn't.
Oh, that would have been fun.
I did think about it before I left, and then when I got there, I forgot about it.
Yeah,
You know why? Because you were on a sick one every night. That's right.
Hey, happy dads every night.
Every night.
Every night.
Davey and I went through 6 cases.
What?
We should be sponsored by Happy Dad. Where's Happy Dad at?
Happy dad, dude. The happy dad. The
Made me
happy dad
happy.
conversation was very, very prominent in Buffalo.
You know what's funny? You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what's funny about
Is
the
it
Happy
available in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Happy
it's
dads
available.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
shout
that.
out to my friend Eric and
Yeah.
Stephen Phillips.
Dad? That's what's
Eric
up.
Stephen Phillips, send some cases of happy dads. We'll drink them right here on the show.
Well, my brother can provide those here. So
We'll
That's
hydrate.
true.
We'll
That's true.
hydrate.
hydrate.
Well, then I'll get on a sick one. That's dangerous. This is work. I can't get.
Hey, we were at the airport. You're talking to our director, our legendary director, Jody Margolin Hahn, and they're having a conversation. And I can't hear it. And I walk over and I get closer and I just start to hear Tootie saying, you know, Jody, I was thinking about getting on a sick one and I was almost on a sick one, but then I didn't get on one. But now I'm thinking I'm going to get on a sick one.
Because that day we had all that time in the morning, so David and I went to have
What's
wings.
a
of
sick one,
course.
by the way?
A sick one is when you start throwing them back and you just get on a sick one. You're feeling good. Davey had me order some hot ass
my
wings. He said, "Oh, it's fine." That shit was burning my mouth, so I was pounding.
They're not hot. Hey, they're not hot.
No, what?
That's what you say. They were hot.
I got on a sick
agree.
one there though. I was already on a sick one because I was pounding beer because my mouth was on fire. So by
This was the
time,
conversation. We're
Well,
on
yeah.
a sick one.
and then good looking out. We were on FC, right?
Yeah, thank you.
We got
Yeah. What happened?
and then we got on the
Exactly.
plane. So
And
then
you
I
were in
had
first class.
Then Davey and I were next to each other. We were roll dogs. We were drinking the champagne. So I got on a sick one again, right? The sick one went like this, and it came down. Then it went back like this.
Oh my
And then it
gosh.
started to come down because we had the layover. That's when I had the conversation with Jody. I was like, you know what? I've been on 2 sick ones already in 24 hours. Do I get on a third sick one?
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Well,
know.
it was a lot of
we
fun.
did. We slept.
That's
It was a lot of fun. But, look, if you're in production, part of the issue getting people to and fro, different parts of the country is you gotta travel with bags. And if first class is $540 and you get 2 free bags and all of your people have bags, and it's a terrific way to fly
go.
people.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you're flying coach, it's like what, $400, $450? You're already there.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, if it's $2,500 to fly first class, I would even fly coach.
Hey,
So.
don't take out.
No.
Come on, look it up.
No, I can't do it. We did go make a movie. It was with Tony Danza.
Tony D.
He was amazing.
Dude.
We got to spend time with Tony. There was this one night, when you're on location, you guys could relate to, well, no, you can't. You're too young. But when I'm on location, I want to just go to my room and lay down and not and watch TV and look through my, paperwork. But I know. So I come down to get like waters or something, and there's Tootie on a sick one, and there's Tony Danza, and
a
I'm
sick
thinking to
one?
myself,
At the
on
bar?
a sick one, you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to go to my room. This guy's a legend.
Yeah.
I'm going to go sit with Tony.
He's hanging out.
Tony D hanging out at the Hyatt of all places at the bar, which is barely a bar.
Yeah.
But no, shout out to Hyatt because they were amazing right there in Buffalo, Amherst, New York.
I dropped all my plans because I was already on a sick one because Sam and I went and started drinking
That's right.
after work.
And then you stayed with Tony.
Yeah, and then we were supposed to go to a house party in Buffalo, which was kind of, exactly. But then when I walked in, I felt bad because I told Sam and Gemma, yeah, let's go. I was going to go change, and then we were going to bounce. And I saw Tony D at the bar by himself chilling. And he didn't hang out. Like, Tony went to his room every night, drank wine, and kicked it.
Had a turkey sandwich with a little lettuce.
That's right, with Swiss cheese.
With Hellman's mayonnaise. I remember all that. That's part of his writer. Don't forget your actor's writer.
But then you came down, remember? Because I sat there for a minute talking to him. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to sit right here.
I came down and I said the same thing in my head. I was almost sit here with these
many
guys
times?
and I'm going to listen to this story that I've heard 3 other times and I'm going to love it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? When I was
me
boxing, and I'm going to tell you something, it's unbelievable.
First year on Taxi. Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Dude, but it was so great.
Good. So good. It was
living.
time of our
I
lives.
was living.
Oh, David, let me tell you, I was living.
Yeah, that's right.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, it was a lot of fun. Making movies is a blast, and we're really honored and lucky to have honored to have worked with Tony Danza and Mario Lopez and the crew, cast and crew. I want to shout out to Tim Clark at the Film Commission.
Absolutely.
Tim's the best.
Took care of us. The best film commission in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
Look, if you want to make a movie, an indie movie, I wouldn't go anywhere but Buffalo now.
40% tax credit.
Above and below the line.
40% above and below. They take care of
Amazing.
you. They take. I mean, I don't even want to tell you all the things that Tim Clark did for us, but it was a lot. It was a lot. So Tim Clark, Rich Wall, who works in the Film Commission too, took care of us.
Rich is cool.
Recommended a lot of people. Got us badges. Got Esterman some honorary. He was an honorary sheriff.
Oh no.
He had that all over the car.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, it was amazing what they did for us. They almost got me to meet Barry Manilow, which would have been cool.
Really?
It didn't happen. Yeah, they were
wow.
trying to set that up. But look, I want to. We never get to do this. Right? We're film hustlers. We talk about making movies all the time. I want to talk. Shout out to Gemma Jones.
Gemma Jones,
Our producer, co-producer, does the line too. Jasmine Soto. Remember Jazzy?
Oh, Jasmine.
Jazzy, man, took care of us out there. Erica Fraze, who did our location. She was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Erica's cool.
Very happy. Yeah, you guys, Jody Margolin Hahn. Don't forget the Margolin, because she was like, don't forget the Margolin. Samson Haviland, our AD, been with us for like 7 movies.
Yeah, we're trying to do some other stuff. Since you don't want to do shit with me.
No, I do want to do. He called me. He told me, hey, Tony told me to call you. Can you hook me up? I said, yeah, and I put them in touch.
The buck. Yeah,
I didn't pass the buck. I set him up.
It's okay.
I can't produce everything. I'm not.
Hey, take it easy.
I'm not tequila. Cam Wood. Hey, Lillian Scano.
Yeah.
Amazing assistant director. She went from like being a PA to now an assistant.
Oh yeah, that's
now
right.
a DGA union member.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Anna Costner, our costumer. Danielle Galvan. Little mini itsy bitsy Galvan.
Little Galvan.
Cool Galvan.
Yeah, she showed up. What?
Cool Galvan.
Cool Galvan.
That's right,
She
cool
showed
Galvan.
up. Hadn't worked on a set before, was a little gun shy, nervous. By the end of it, she's ordering everyone around. It was terrific.
And Galvan. What
And
about
Galvan, yeah.
the main guy.
We got Ryan Galvan, who does all of our DP legend.
Been on the show.
He worked a Ronin. You gotta
Adapt.
you gotta adapt and change and get better and use
We've
different
had Sam
cameras.
on the show too. We've had Sam. Who have we had from the
Sam's
and
been
Galvan?
on. Ryan Galvan's been on the show.
Yes.
Jody's been on. You guys could actually go back listen to the shows with Ryan, our DP. Sam, our assistant
Samson.
director, who by the way got co-producer credit on the movie.
Congrats. Congrats, Sam.
Yeah, congrats, Sam. Well, you know what, Sam, you do a lot for us, way beyond AD work. So I think that credit is warranted. So
Yes.
I'm hoping that he does more producing with Gemma. They're a great partnership, and I'm there to support that.
Yeah.
Or with me. Don't take out.
Yeah, and you as well. We had Mike Thompson, our first AC. We had our DIT, Travis Kanan, Sophia Roberts, camera.
Sophia kicked ass. I'm very proud of Sophia.
Sophia Roberts killing
Yes.
it with the camera. Melanie Morgan,
Yeah,
Yes.
Melanie.
our script supervisor. You know what? She was a little salty, I would say. Wouldn't you say? A little salty.
Oh yeah.
She was a little
No,
bit
she
like.
was cool. She
That's
gave me a
just her
ride home.
personality.
She gave me a ride home from the casino.
She
one
was
night.
always throwing jokes like underneath her breath. You know, she was
Yeah.
always saying
Sarcastic.
Oh,
a
yeah.
little sarcastic. I
That
don't know.
was the night we got on a sick one. She gave me a ride home from the casino.
Hey, it was all love, though. All love. Really appreciate. She was a great. Melanie Morgan's a great script supervisor, and if you go to Buffalo, she's the only script supervisor that is a local.
Hey, oh really?
What are the chances of
Yeah,
that?
well,
The
there's a lot
only
of
one.
work
She,
there.
but she's terrific, and she's a local. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing.
What about the hair and makeup crew? They hooked up the wigs.
That's true. Well, Ian Orlando, Mark Wilkin, who worked in the sound department.
Oh yeah, Ian's the man.
Yeah, right. He was great.
I saw
we
Ian
did-
at the golf driving.
Oh, the driving range.
yeah, oh, was he there? Really? Just randomly?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That was Davey's escape right
Costume
It was.
design, Maria Murillo.
Yeah, Maria's nice.
Maria. We had Julie Kozak out
Julie,
there. We had Leah and Gio. Oh, remember Gio? What's up,
Gio.
Gio? The first day I saw Gio, it was like 1:00 in the morning, and he was like carrying bags and coming from the airport. I was like,
there. Oh yeah, busting his ass.
I was like, who is this guy? And he was
But
like,
all stylish. He
yeah,
was like, yeah.
he was totally like, he was.
Like,
he,
he was
had
like
the
hip.
he had the drip going.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Dominic was all impressed.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
was very, very sharp. Definitely had a vibe.
young kid.
Yeah, but he was like, I said, what do you got to go get some sleep now? He's like, no, someone's coming in at 2 a.m. and he was going to go pick them up at 2
he's
a.m. I hope
21.
he made some overtime.
Yeah,
He's
20
21.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
oh yeah, young guy.
21.
Hey, Matt Quinn. Remember Matt Quinn? Matt Quinn did, you do. He was the Best Boy Grip, Matt Quinn.
Oh
no?
yeah.
Oh, man.
He also
yeah.
ran camera. He also
Yeah,
ran
yeah,
camera.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Jake. Remember Jake?
Yep.
Jake just had a baby. Congratulations. Sorry, I have to do this. We only make a movie a couple times a year. We gotta
Dang.
you
I
gotta
like
throw
this.
it out to all of the people that are out there making movies and hustling. And
Yeah.
these guys are one of them. They're out there in Buffalo working their butts off and
I like that.
did a really good job for us. Cassandra Lyons.
Yeah, I love Cassandra.
Okay, that's in the makeup department.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why
Oh,
you
yeah.
why you act like you don't know her now?
No, I do know her. She hooked me up. My birthday was out the 52nd, and they surprised me. With
She's great. Cassandra's
dick.
awesome. That's the second time we worked with her. She was
Yeah,
on
she's
Spark.
good. She looks like Selma Blair.
Katie Ambrose did the
Ambrose
hair.
was cool, yeah.
She
Ambrose
cut
was
our hair one
yeah,
night.
yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
yeah.
We were there till like 3:00 in the morning. Rod Rinks
Who's that?
was
yeah.
out there.
Who's that?
I like- I heard
Rob
of that guy.
Weiss, costume designer.
Yeah.
I'm
Been on the
sorry.
show.
Rob Weiss is not a costume designer. Rob Weiss, who's been on the show, you can listen to his episode like a couple months ago. He is our production designer.
He also owned the Kung Pao Kitty. Remember?
Yeah, he
In
did lots of
Hollywood at one
things,
point.
and he
Yeah, that
worked
was a
with.
big
he
restaurant.
worked with
Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah.
Who else did
Sunday
he work
Service,
with? He went to high school with No Doubt.
Yeah.
So he was friends with her and like
He
was doing
moved
a
out
movie.
there
with
because
her.
there was
crazy.
so much production out there. Because he's from LA, he was doing so much production that he got a place. Did you
In
know
where?
that?
Yeah.
In Buffalo. He was
Oh,
living.
yeah.
He's living in Buffalo. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's still there, but
He went there just to wait for our movie, believe it or not, and then he ended up starting to work on all those other
that's
movies.
awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
That's how much work is in Buffalo.
Yeah, we got set decorator Emily Kim Lieber, very talented. Ashley Baker, you know Ashley,
Of
she's been with us
course.
like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Jake Cody, Nicole Sebring, our production accountant. No one ever saw her,
Yeah.
but she's paying everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
All
didn't
your
see her.
paychecks, all
I saw
your
the other.
stuff.
What was the other girl's name? There was
Nicole
Nicole,
Sebring.
and there was somebody else.
No one else working in accounting.
Hold
no.
on, I'll remember.
Craft Services, Daniela Kaiser.
Oh, dude, she hooked up
man.
She killed it.
Yeah, with the she would hook up the
Wow.
espressos.
Oh, that was the
and
best.
then
She made the best sandwiches. She was always in a bad mood.
I gained 8 pounds though. No, she wasn't.
But she has one of the tastiest restaurants out
You
there.
She
went
has
on
a
date,
great
yeah.
restaurant. What's the name of the restaurant?
Daniela's, right?
Daniela's.
Daniela's.
Yeah, Daniela's. So Daniela in Buffalo, probably the best craft service
For sure.
Hands
in
down.
in all of Buffalo.
Hopefully
Probably
we get
all
her
in New
again.
York. I hope she does. She won't do it again. She does big budgets. We were not that, but you know what? God bless her. She did it, and
She
she
might do it.
she
She had a good time.
she
She
did the
liked us.
entire show, and I really appreciate that. Dudley Catering Company. They took care of us every day.
Oh,
with
yeah, they were great.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Every
Is that what they were called, Dudley?
yeah, Dudley.
Oh,
every extra meal that they had left over.
And then Esterman would take the
would pick it all
leftovers.
up. Yeah,
We would eat it at the
take
hotel
over.
late night.
Hey, why'd you
Culture.
take it to the Reichardt? Why didn't you bring it to the Hyatt? Remember that night?
Remember that? Yeah, why would you take it there? We're not staying there. It's across the parking lot.
Set Medic, Jonette
Oh, she's
Yeah,
a
she
sweetheart.
was- remember she made all the cookies.
took care of us.
She's
She
a
made
sweetheart.
cookies for
Yeah.
us. And then Frank Rossi, who did our extras. You
Yeah.
know, Frank Rossi not only did our extras, but he did a part. He was
Yeah,
he was
he was
a
a
paid
buyer.
actor. He was a buyer. So thank you guys, everyone in Buffalo. Thank you for all of your help and for making it an amazing experience for us, for the crew, for Great American Family, for Tony Danza. Tony Danza ended up being very happy. He showed up and he was like, "What's happening here? How come no one's answering the phone?" And then he just ended up owning the place, right? He ended up we became a big family with him.
He's just straightforward. He says it out.
What, David? What the hell's going on here? I don't know anything that's going on. No one's answering the phones. I'm taking pictures down here with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. What the hell's going on? Where's taking me to sit? He said 9 o'clock.
Tony, no, it's like 10 o'clock, man.
Oh, I read
Call
that.
sheet
I
said
read
9.
I read the call sheet wrong.
Maybe he had to pick him up the first day. That's right.
I remember. No, but after that, he became family. He figured it out. We were all good. But
you know what? I started texting him because then we started driving him. Lopez did.
Right.
And I'd have to text him and say, "Tony, meet in the lobby." He said, "Well, the call sheet says 9:30." I said, "No, we're not leaving till 11." I said, "Lopez, as per Lopez, we're leaving at 11, so be there at 11." Okay, thanks for the morning. He'd put thanks for the morning, and he'd be there.
Yeah, and he would do what needed to be done so that he can be on set at the right time.
Yeah.
But I tell you, if you're a producer out there, if you're a production company, and your actor can't seem to show up on time, the beauty of actors that are prepared is that. You could totally let it go, right?
Yeah.
You could say like, okay, your call is 8 a.m. Oh, they showed up at 9. But if your camera's ready, if the crew's ready, if everyone's ready and they show up ready and it doesn't cost you more time, then what's the big deal,
Yeah.
Especially if they're the star of the show or the executive producer and the star, you accommodate, and I think you make it work. So that's one thing to consider is that, not everyone has to be on the same timeline. You could figure it out, make it work. I think you always have to be very accommodating in movies. Yeah. But we had a great time. We did what we talk about on the show. Go out and sell a movie and make a movie, and here we are back in LA, doing the show, talking about the film we made. So, I would say if you listen to shows that are about filmmakers and film hustlers and all that, we're out there actually making the movies. So we're going to talk to you about what's happening today, tomorrow. And on our production, so that's important. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there because it was a great experience, and I think it's gonna be a great movie. Lots of song and dance, lots of music.
Yeah,
great job producing. By the way.
Thank you, appreciate that. I felt really comfy out there.
The funny part about Roberts is he's just chilling during the production, right? So
he said, "Well, my job is done.
It's true.
I set it all up. You knock them down."
Yeah. But you do problem solve if something comes up. Then you're like, you go and I've seen you have to do it a couple times, whether it be people freaking out about money,
right?
P cards.
Hey, it's I got what I think a lot of times as a producer,
you got to put out fires.
Well, a lot of times as a producer, you got to watch the fire.
Yeah.
Like if it's a fire,
it's a controlled burn.
But it looks like it's not gonna jump the curb and go to the other house. You're like, okay, well that looks contained, and the fire burns out. Yeah. And you're like, okay, I didn't have to do anything. I just sat here. Yeah. So I try not to get involved because it just causes more issues. For me, when I get involved, then people get upset. Then people get like, why is this guy talking to me? Did something go so wrong that the producer has to now talk to me about it?
And you're like, I had to have a conversation with Roberts, but Roberts is so straight. He comes over, and it's funny because he comes over and he gets a chair and he sits in front of him and he like goes like this, like he gets close to the thing. He's like, "So this is what's gonna happen." Well, it's like, all right.
Yeah, I think it is a dance and it's a collaboration, and everyone, when you're in production, it's like hair on fire every day. I think people are. Everyone has an issue on every certain day.
That's when you're like, when you're sitting. There's times when you're sitting there and you're just like still and quiet, and like I know there's something going on. When you're like joy-y,
it's a business where you feel a little crazy because you're like happy 1 second, and then you can just get any information, and then you're like, ooh, fuck. That's bad news, and then you're like down in the dumps about something. But I think overall, filmmaking is a really beautiful thing, and things are changing now. Yeah. Like I think all of us. I mean, it's just so weird. This show's wild because I swear, every time we get together, we talk about Davies. It wasn't too long ago where we were just talking about social media and influencers and how that all works and how you get paid doing that. Yeah. And now that's sort of not a conversation anymore.
True.
Now people are building empires on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, you're right. Yeah. Like if you ask AI, which now all of us are fighting it, but truth be told, we all have our AI buddy, right?
Yeah. No, Davey and I we're going into that world. but in a different way.
No choice.
There's no choice, but it's also too like it's gotten so good that we were talking about it before the hour that we were sitting here waiting on you. We were talking about
Hey,
how,
I'm prepared, so it's gonna go faster.
Take it easy, Lopez. Take it easy. Came down, nailed it. It's just gonna be another form of entertainment.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna know it's an AI film. You're gonna watch it. You're not gonna expect certain things out of it. It's gonna be cool. You're gonna like it for this or that. But like I was telling David, you can't compare The Odyssey, which is I haven't seen it yet, but I'm
Can't
sure
wait.
It's magnificent.
Can't wait.
You can't compare that to an AI film.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say forget AI for a second and AI movies and all that. That's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. But like when I'm sitting at home and I'm thinking, oh, I need to prepare like temporary budget, like a preliminary, a draft budget. And I'm like, okay, so I don't have an AD. I haven't broken the script down. I don't know. So today I was like, I put a script in and I asked AI, I was like, hey, if you had to guess, I talked to it like a person. If you had to guess, which of these characters work the most, and put them in the order of who will work the most on the production if I'm doing a 15-day shoot. And it's like, you know what, Mark? This lady does all this stuff and probably will work the entire time. This guy, on the other hand, probably going to work about 1 to 2 days. So I take all of that information, even though it's temporary, because it's a draft, right? Yeah. It's a draft. Yeah. So I take it and I'm like, okay, so this person's working 3 weeks. This person's working a week. If it says it's going to work, he's going to work 3 weeks or 3 days. Yeah. I'll just put him in for a week. Yeah. And that way, in the budget, there's some sort of
leeway, some
idea of the reality of what they're going to work. Yeah. And I'm wrong about it even when it's budgeted, even when we're set and we know what they're going to be working, things change. You move someone over here, next thing you know, they're working 2 weeks instead of just 1 week. So it happens. But once those numbers start toggling, you're like, okay, so this person worked less, but this person worked more, or vice versa, Yeah. So I think AI, in terms of just sort of doing preliminary stuff, giving you an idea of what you got, what it's going to cost, how much people are going to, work. I even ask, what would it cost me if I wasn't paying minimum wages to these people? What if I wanted to get a DP that was, high level, or if I wanted to get a costume designer high level, or any department I ask, and it'll tell me like you should expect to pay between $2,500 and $4,000 a week or something like that. And then you're able to sort of figure out, oh, can I afford, the DP from Forrest Gump?
Even I feel like these last couple months, it's totally changed. Like
it's changing. That was my point.
You used to have to prompt. Now you could take your phone. I sent David this video. This guy made this AI scene in his kitchen, and he used this phone like wide, and then he zoomed in, and he did all these angles right with his phone, and then he plugged it in. And he made himself a gangster in an Italian restaurant and the whole thing, and with those shots, you know what I mean? And it was awesome. And then his friend came in to his kitchen and pretended to get something, and sat down next to him, and it was all like just he set up his camera as like a 2-shot, and it was a scene. And it turned out amazing. It's all in this guy's kitchen. He was wearing stuff like you and I, and it was like, but he decorated himself, and he wasn't acting in the original. He was just sitting there. But there's an app now that you can plug in, and the voice does it, so it makes it seem like he's talking, right? Yeah. It does everything for you. Pretty crazy, pretty amazing. It looked AI, but it looked pretty damn cool.
I think a lot of things. I want to explore stuff, even though we do lower budget, average budget movies.
Well, at this point, that would be considered like a high budget movie going forward.
No, it's true, because budgets are coming down. But I do want to look at, there's apps now. You probably know about them, Davey. There's apps now that'll put people in your scene. Like if you didn't have enough extras, they'll put extras at the table. I want to do that for some of the.
I could do that now.
Yeah. You can?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, you should see Davey.
Okay, when the cameras are off, I'm going to talk to you about it.
Davey made some videos today. Pretty cool.
Oh, really? Yeah. So, I want to take some of the Danza scenes and fill up the room a little bit more, because, the first thing they're going to say is like, oh, they didn't have enough money for extras. I hate that.
There's a fee for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there could be a fee.
There you go.
Let's negotiate it. Let's negotiate.
You know what? You're permitted.
Off the top. Yeah, you're permitted.
Permission,
you're permitted.
You know what?
But, yeah, it's been, we've been gone for a minute, and again, doing the things that we love and spending time with people that you care about and making movies that hopefully are going to entertain people during the holidays, which is always important.
Are we going in September again? A couple months?
Yeah, we got another movie to make in September. It's not Christmas,
Oh, wait.
yeah, but we're doing some not verticals. We're doing some YouTube series as well. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of that going on out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's. I can feel the shift, and I feel like it's going to be positive, and I think we're all just going to
do too.
jump right into it.
Yeah.
I do too.
We're going to jump right in. It's just going to start happening.
Yeah, well, we already are. We did before we left. Davey slept an hour and a half. I slept 3 hours the night
true.
before we
That's
got on the plane.
crazy.
Very
But
true.
we shot Pruno Perez with
2 days.
in 2 days.
Did you
shot
get
eight
on a
episodes.
sick one on the airplane to Buffalo and then
We
went
did,
to
we
work
did.
the next day?
Oh, we did.
Oh no, we
yes,
did. Yeah,
did.
because we were out of it, and then yeah,
we came up with another series.
yes,
Okay, great.
it was pretty. We're not going to tell you right now.
No, don't pitch it now.
But it was great, and so I think we were talking. We were with champagne, having a good time, and it's as we're landing. The guy in front, and we were in FC, good looking out because we had the champagne. As we're landing, the guy in front of us gets up and he hands us his card and he goes, "Hey, I'm an attorney." Because it's about an attorney.
Yeah.
He goes, I heard what you guys are saying. If you guys need any help, let me know. And we're like, actually, we do. We will.
That's funny.
So it was cool.
Yeah,
Being
it's-
on a sick one paid dividends right there.
We had plenty of time to come up with the entire premise and even the characters. Is great.
Yeah, we did. We did.
See, you gotta be creative. See.
See?
That's good. I mean, you think of things anywhere, and but I do think I know that we're all worried and everyone's worried and things are changing, but I also think things are coming in faster than they did before. It's becoming more clear that there is going to be a lot of work and in a lot of different places, and there will be money for that work. I know that people are doing verticals for like 200,000, 250, sometimes 25,000.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's not the only game in town. I think that's going to fizzle out or become something that is like soap operas. Where you're like, hey, people like it. And I know Summer from Access says she loves them. She loves the soap opera part of them. She watches right up until she has to pay though.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And then I met with Scott the other day.
Scott who?
Scott Evans.
Scott Evans.
His story is great. I like that guy. He's
What's
such
the
a
name
good
of his
dude.
show?
He does a YouTube show on called House Guests.
Yeah.
And he's done it for 2 years, and he's grown in popularity. Some of his numbers are, he gets 700,000 views sometimes.
Well, he's what I like to call authentically himself, right?
Totally.
So the part that people really like about watching someone interview people is them being who they are.
Yeah.
And he's actually a very nice guy. He's a great
guy.
actor,
Yeah.
great producer.
Yeah.
He's a great host. He does it all.
He's taking one of the short form content that I create, or not content, but a short form story that I wrote, vertical, and he's taking it over to Issa Rae because he wants to make it. You know what I mean? He wants to be the lead.
That's a great person to work with.
And they're doing it. It's not a paywall. So she did it. She just did it, and it was successful on TikTok. It was free. It was just like we're doing Pruno Perez. Pruno Perez is going to be free.
Yeah.
You're not going to pay anything.
Right.
And it's going to be on IG, TikTok, and YouTube.
But can you order the wine in Pruno Perez?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we met with our wine guy last week. We had some wine. Got in a sick one.
You got in a sick one with the
So
Well,
wine
you had
guy.
to. You had to taste. We got a red, a white, and a rosé coming. But it was good. But
So
yeah,
it will be available.
Absolutely.
The wine will be available. There's going to be some shirts, some other
merch.
stuff.
Can you have a
some merch.
party here at the?
We actually probably will.
Yeah.
All right.
So August 1st, we're going to drop the first one. And you saw the rough cut.
I did.
What'd you
It's
think?
good. It's great.
Yeah.
We polished that. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
better
yeah.
now.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds and looks great, and your actors are amazing. Dave's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Thank you. That's
No,
nice.
it's really good. It's
Yeah.
really good. No, I'm looking forward to the release and to the party here at the library
Yep.
because this is a terrific cigar place, and they let us do our show from this beautiful location.
Hook it up. Vic's
Yeah.
our guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to the library. You guys need to smoke cigars in a place where you have to be a member, but they're accepting a couple of new people. And
Yeah.
if you want, you can text us about it or what do you
But,
text. You can tweet.
You know you can't go on MySpace. Okay. And you can go to the library, Cigar Lounge on IG.
shout out to the library. It's a terrific place. And I also want to say extrememusic.com, who is our partner for years, the best in the world, the music library of the century. It has the best composers, the best music. I use it on all my movies. We're going to use it on Pruno. Pruno, right?
Yeah.
And it's, if you need music for now, anything you're doing in social media or verticals or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a terrific place to shop if you can't afford a composer or if your composer is busy on another movie. Go to extrememusic.com and grab their library and get any kind of music you want. I'm telling you, you can even search scores and get things that sound like it's a 100-piece orchestra. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those guys over there. Extrememusic.com for all your music needs. What else? What else you got?
What else we got, Davey? I mean, we got a lot.
Davey, tell us what's happening in the comedy world.
Oh, in the comedy world. So, comedy for the Latinos right now is on fire in LA. So,
it is, right?
Yeah. It seems like it's picked up a lot of steam in the past year, and I don't see it stopping, especially for the Latinos. I mean, there are some comedy houses that do cater to other crowds, but it's not like the Latino comics.
Yeah,
right now.
Latinos comedies are huge, and
they're on
also
top.
female comics. Like now, I have
There's
like a
some
list.
fine female comics.
Well,
too.
wait,
Hey, take it easy.
whoa.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Hey, I'm a married man. I'm not
take
messing
it easy,
around. I'm
take
just
it easy.
saying. A funny hot girl is pretty fun.
No, that is fun, but I was just saying,
Take it
like,
easy, Davey.
take
Take
it
it
easy.
easy.
I was
Easy,
just thinking
easy.
of
Alexa.
all of before. I used to have a lot of male comedians that I really liked or followed.
Yeah.
And now there's like tons of female comedians, and they're very funny.
Yeah.
They're like catering to both male and female. What do you call it? They're catering to male and female sensibilities.
Yeah, it's great.
So I'm really starting to enjoy.
Well, they had to fill the gap because it was so polarizing before. They were only talking about sex and only downplaying men's abilities to do everything.
Right.
So now they're kind of just being more relatable. They're not just doing that one-sided stuff anymore. So it's good to see.
Yeah,
They kinda
it is
popped
good
out
to
of that.
see. It is
Yeah,
good
we
to
had a
see.
female in one of the episodes who stole the episode, and she was up against Khan and Jerry, who are both super talented, super funny. And she, I would say, right, Davey? She pretty much
Wait,
stole-
Ronaldo McDonald was on your.
and it wasn't Wendy.
It wasn't
He
Wendy.
wasn't gonna give her a.
Hey, Wendy.
I'm gonna give
Oh,
you a-
dude,
a
those are
big-
the
a big
best.
putazo, or what's
I'm
it
gonna
called?
put it on. What you guys will see what I'm talking
He's
about right
good,
now.
dude.
He's so
good.
great.
Wait till you see Pruno. Oh, you saw it.
Good,
Yeah, yeah.
great characters in this.
What
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Pruno. I can't wait to see Pruno. If it's anything like Ronaldo McDonald,
But those guys are too good at improvising. So I just said, like, just this, but make sure you turn here. This has to turn. It has to come this way, and then you have to come. You have to make this happen, right? And then those guys just went with it, dude. It was so good.
well, I'm looking forward to that. We've got a new movie coming out in December. You guys are doing another vertical. Actually, you didn't do a vertical. It's not a vertical. It's 16 by 9, right?
Well,
It's going to be both.
It's going to be both.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you did a vertical.
Vertical. Yep.
And the next one, are you going to shoot on vertical? We shoot this vertical, I guess.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
The problem was
True vertical.
True vertical. When we shoot Pruno, I need a monitor like that.
Take these. These cameras are available
Take
to you.
these.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. And we have good
Dude, you
cameras,
got
but
three. You got three of them though. You got 3 different
That's,
angles.
It's
I
not
used-
wrong.
You know what? Are you a producer?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so. But yeah, man, that sounds good. Congratulations
Hey,
on those
congratulations.
shows. Are they going to be Film Hustler Productions
Absolutely.
Yeah. What? What are you talking
or
about?
presented by? It's
by.
not really a
What a
Film
dick.
Hustler
See, he doesn't
production.
want to be
It's-
involved.
it's-
See how he is?
hey,
I
whatever-
do want to be involved. I want to present them.
Yeah, well, you know when he'll be involved is when it takes off. He's like, hey,
Well, then, hey, let
boy,
me
hey,
in. Let
boy,
me in.
Nick, don't take out.
Hey,
don't
got to
take
get
out.
someone in.
Hey, whatever the king wants, bro.
Whatever the king wants.
Yeah,
Remember, I had the
appreciate it.
chair right here. I don't want to sit there. I
Oh,
want
good
to sit
over
there. Oh, okay, fuck.
No.
That's my microphone. Oh, it has a different.
This is my
cushion.
microphone, though, just for the record.
That's the
Take
same
it
one they
easy.
use at the White House, by the
Yeah,
way.
I know.
the mic.
exactly,
That's the mic I
exactly.
like. That's the mic I like. All right. Well, for everyone who worked on our movie Rewinding Christmas, which is now called Christmas at the Starlight, which will likely change, starring Tony Danza and Mario Lopez, thank you. We appreciate you. You did a great job. We love you. Hopefully, we get to do it again together.
We will. What do you mean? We've done like 4
We're
movies.
coming
in
back.
Buffalo.
Yeah, we're coming back.
How many
And
movies have we done in Buffalo?
This was our third.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was our third. But we expect to be back, and you guys did a great job. And if you're a filmmaker, check out Buffalo.
Yeah.
Call Tim Clark. Tell him Mark Roberts told you to call.
Tell him Large Marge sent you.
Tell him Mark told you. No, really, call Tim Clark. Talk to him.
Just like this.
Say you want to scout it out. Say you want to take a look. Ask AI if your film is likely to be shot in Buffalo and your locations match. And give it a look, because it is a terrific town, and man, do they open their arms and give us hugs, and they're just really happy to see us.
You kind of get everything in Buffalo, because remember we went to go downtown to get the haircuts, and it was like old school. You could have like old feel.
It's downtown anywhere.
Yeah, and then we were but it had a lot of character. That place that we were at, that hotel that the thing was at, that was really cool. But even then we shot that one area was a little sketchy, so and there's like rural areas. You get pretty much everything you want. And then, which was awesome, was the falls. I mean, the falls.
Oh yeah, Niagara Falls. You know, that's owned by that's a state park, which means that it's easier to shoot there, easier to get permits to shoot there. So if you ever want to shoot Niagara Falls, I think that's also a really good option. I'm really glad to be back with y'all and to be talking about films again and to be talking about making them and finding out what's happening. I know we don't have a lot of information for you this time, but we will get back to interviews.
We have stories.
And everything that's happening. But these are great stories about a film that was made. So and going on sick ones. And Jody Margolin Hahn listening to this guy talk about being on a sick one and going on a sick one and thinking about being on a sick one.
3 weeks. How does that happen?
How'd that GLP work?
That did it. I went off it. I need to go back on it. And we always say how we're going to do the podcast. We always say we're going to do it on location. I think we did.
Why'd you turn into Tony Danza right now? Hey, we're going to do it on location.
Hey, where were you guys? I've been waiting down here.
Tony Danza, he's the man.
D.
Oh,
That's
man. We'll be back next week, you guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Film Hustlers.
Well, Roberts will be on time, hopefully.
I'll be on time. I will.
Yeah, right.